No, just straighten it out. More that way.
Hey friends, happy Vlogmas day 9. So today is real time. It is Saturday after, no, it's Sunday night.
Yeah.
It is, and we wanted to sit down and talk to you guys a little bit about, we're coming up on 2 years as autism parents in the special needs community, in the special needs world.
January 3rd, I do believe. 4th. 4th, close.
At like 10:30 a.m. Like I have the time. So when it's holiday season, it's a little bittersweet, I guess, for us. And it's because her birthday is in December and she was diagnosed shortly after Christmas, and holidays have been tough for years and years and years, and her birthday especially, because she's just hated birthdays since the beginning of time. I can't remember a birthday where she didn't hate it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we kind of want to talk about like ignorance a little bit. I always say ignorant isn't a bad word. Ignorant is,
I wouldn't say ignorance, lack of understanding.
Lack of understanding is probably better, nice term. We still deal with it ourselves on a daily basis, or like in certain situations, and we still very much have people in our life have a lack of understanding of our girl and what we have to do to either keep the peace in our lives and to make sure that she is okay and happy. Because when it comes to her birthday, we've always just wanted her to have her best time, and like, that doesn't mean you don't get her out of her comfort zone, that doesn't mean anything like that, but we've always just really wanted to push her, but not so hard on her birthday, because she should enjoy it. We should enjoy it with her. Do you have any feelings about that?
For a better term, they're not exposed to it like we are. We're exposed to it every single day, so we know how Ella functions, but there are situations where even we don't know how she's going to react.
Right.
There's been situations where we've been surprised, like, oh wow, she handled that very well, or there's situations where we're like, ooh, well, that did not go as planned.
Yeah, better do this different next time. That's
Right.
just kind of our life with Ella, period. Like, that's just how it is try something, you never ever 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 know how it's gonna go, ever. Like, there is no guarantee. Even the things she loves the most could go totally wrong.
Definitely.
And especially when it comes to her birthday, a lot of you guys don't know this, or maybe a lot of you do. Ella hates the word birthday. Like, we've never been able to say it until this year. She used to just, we'd say born day or nothing at all, because it would trigger her and she'd have a total meltdown. I don't know what it is. And she especially hates the song and the singing.
She hates any singing, let's be honest.
She really does. Unless it's her own.
And I believe Lauren may have a clip of us singing and how she reacts. So.
Yeah, I'll put that now.
Searching in the night.
She wasn't terrible in that sense.
She wasn't terrible, but you could tell she just does not like it. It makes her uncomfortable.
Yeah, she doesn't like it.
You know, we try to...
Oh, what, with her birthday singing?
Well, the birthday singing, any kind of singing.
Yeah.
She just does not like it.
I'll go ahead and show you guys right now the clip, some clips at his mom's house of us singing happy birthday to her. And this is the best it's ever gone, but...
And us singing in the car. You may not be able to hear the music and that, but you can see her reaction to Lauren and I singing, which... one of us is a very good singer, the other one not so much.
I know, he's referring to himself as a bad singer, because I know for sure I'm a great singer.
Elton John, Mariah Carey, and then me. Okay?
Wishes. Beyonce, me. Go ahead and we'll roll the clips of some birthday footage, just to kind of show you guys. She had fun, and I'll show some birthday things of her opening presents and stuff, but I really want to show you guys what really happens when we do sing happy birthday, and in general, the singing in the car wasn't as bad as happy birthday. Happy birthday song triggers her so bad, and we decided to keep doing it. I did it 6 times with her to, you know, try and desensitize her, basically, which Fathering Autism just did a video on desensitizing, which I will link that one down below. It's really informative, has some really great information in it, and it can maybe teach those of you who are not familiar with autism. A lot of you are not, and a lot of you are here from keto, which I should have already rolled the clips. Hold on, Lauren. Roll the clip. Okay, blow it out. You're all done.
All done. Good
all
job.
Done.
Woo!
Great job, Elle.
Take it off.
All done. Okay. Take it off. That's it.
There
You
you
did
go.
good, kiddo.
Good.
All right, we'll get you one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, clips were rolled. Okay, like I said, a lot of you guys are here from keto, and a lot of you have been exposed to autism from me and from us, and I love that because it's the more awareness, the better, especially to people who are not directly in contact with someone on the spectrum. I think it's great because then you guys can get to know what autism looks like for us. It is difficult this time of year to have a special needs child. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's emotional, it's exhausting, and I don't want to cry. So
well, and Lauren and I touched on this earlier, and you guys didn't get to see it unfortunately, but autism looks different for every autistic parent. It just, every child reacts different, and I mean, and that's everyday life too. Every child reacts different to something. For Ella, we can't do parades because of loud noises, sirens, things like that. Even when we're in the car and we're driving and there's an ambulance coming, she gets upset. Even
with no noise,
right.
Just the seeing the sirens, she's really, really, really upset.
We drove by a fire truck earlier today, and just the sight of it made her uneasy. There was nobody in the fire truck, nothing.
No lights were on.
Wasn't even running. But it makes her upset.
Which makes me sad.
But, you know, hopefully, again, with many things in her life, it's something we can overcome. I mean, it's... Yeah,
we overcome a lot of these things that bother her because honestly she has to. There's no choice. Like, we live in the world, there's fire trucks, and my mom was a firefighter. It's not like she's never even been exposed to them. This is something that has just recently been a thing for her the last year. It's just, you guys, we never know what we're doing. We never know how it's gonna go. Holiday seasons are tough because majority of our family understands our baby and gets her and is accommodating. Everyone's accommodating, but some people you have to kind of explain it to, or you try to, and they just will never get it, and it's kind of disheartening and a little emotional for me as her mom, because I just want everybody to treat her the same, and she's not the same, and we never know how a holiday event's gonna go, and it makes it not as fun. So that's something that we're working through as well, to try and enjoy the holidays our way and stop feeling like we have to explain who she is, how she is to everybody that we come in contact with. That's something, we're still new here and new to this, and I feel like for a long time we really tried to like be like, she'll get better. Does that make sense? Like, I always kind of was like, oh well, ABA is gonna help her and she'll be a new kid, and you know, she'll be like normal in a few years. And it's becoming more apparent, I think, to both of us that she's different, and she'll probably be very different forever, and that's okay. But it's still like hard as her parents to watch her struggle with things that are supposed to be fun for her. So, you know, this is just like a little real talk Vlogmas style.
I mean, and you know, in a way it is sad. I mean, I wouldn't say it's normalcy, because what is normal? There's really nothing that's measured by normal, but you know, normal things that kids enjoy. Christmas morning, you know, being around family, and things like that triggers our child where she doesn't want to do it. You know, being the happy birthday thing, yeah, of course, you know, it can make people uncomfortable being the center of attention, but for her it's a whole different level. Like, even when it makes her sad. Yeah, even when we light a candle, like we lit today, and Lauren said she had clips of that, but you'll see, like, we had to light the candle 6 different times for her to finally get comfortable with it and understand, oh, okay, this is okay. But you know, anytime the singing starts, it doesn't go as planned. It makes her really upset and sad, and that's what breaks my heart, is because it's not meant to be sad. And we will adapt and overcome through all of this stuff, because at the end of the day, she is excited to open presents and stuff like that. Like, she's accomplished so much in the last couple of years, and she's really starting to enjoy the holiday spirit and like the presents especially. Obviously, what kid doesn't?
It just can sometimes be really difficult in like family situations to like feel overwhelmed with stress and I wouldn't say embarrassment because I'm not embarrassed of her.
It's not embarrassment,
just
but
feel like I'm constantly having to say, oh well, that's because of this and that's because of this and she's doing that because of this and she's doing this because of this, and it's like I really wish I just didn't have to explain her to everybody. I really wish that I didn't have to justify what she's doing because I feel like they don't get it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
And I wouldn't say it's more of justifying what she's doing, it's just people don't understand who she is. It's, to be perfectly honest with you, Ella doesn't care.
No.
She doesn't care what you think.
At all.
It's more of a protection thing for Lauren and I. We want to protect her. We don't want her to be subject to these judgmental looks.
Or people treat her different.
Right. It bothers us more than it does her.
It doesn't bother her at all. She does not care at all what anyone thinks of her.
Yeah, she could really care less, but we're guilty of trying to remove her from all those situations and protect her. I mean, that's any parent's instinct, but at the same time we need to
power through.
Figure out how we can expose her to more of that so she gets used to it.
If we're trying to make, basically this has nothing to do with her and everything to do with us as parents. And I think that's a hard thing to realize for us too, because we don't ever want to stifle her by not exposing her to these situations that she needs to be exposed to in order to live a successful, productive life. She needs to be able to do these things.
Yeah.
It's just so hard for us still. Like I say, we're getting used to it and we're doing better because we so are. But it's still so hard for us to watch her struggle with stuff like this. It's still difficult, and I hope that in 2019 we are able to step out of our comfort zones even more and not care what people think. It's still hard not to care what people think.
It's more of being a father, it's more of a protection aspect. You know, because she'll throw a temper tantrum. No, I won't even say a temper tantrum. She throws a tantrum because she doesn't understand. I don't want to say tantrum because tantrum is not a good word, but it's more of she sees something she wants, she needs to get it. And people look at it like, oh, look at that spoiled kid. Look at her parents don't have control of her. It's this, that, and the other. And for me, it takes a lot to not react to the stares and to the snide comments that you hear. Being honest, and that's why we avoid those situations. It's not more of keeping Ella out of a situation. It's more of us not having to deal with the situation, which isn't right either.
No, because our reactions typically to people who are staring or not saying nice things are typically, we're not violent people.
No.
When he says he's big, it's not like he's big gonna hit you big. He's big, and he gets defensive, and we both do, and it's that's not a great way to represent our child either.
No.
So we're just like coming to you guys. This holiday season is bringing us tons of joy because we did have great experience. We're having nice things happen, but on days like today, it wasn't all bad.
No, not at all.
We had great times and great moments, but her birthday can oh my god, her birthday can sometimes be sad because she's turning 6, and the older she gets, the more obvious it is that she is very, very different from other kids, and we can't keep her locked away or safe forever, and it's scary. So her birthday is exciting and it's super awesome, but it's also kind of like what's the future hold, you know? This is just us talking to you guys.
It's a fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
I mean, and none of us know how our lives are going to turn out. Who knows what can happen, unfortunately.
Right.
Always want to protect your children. I mean, that's #1 priority, no matter what. You know, you want your children to be protected. And for us, being honest, we sometimes take it to the extreme. We really need to expose her to more things.
Just let her work through it.
Yeah.
And us work through it more than her. We need to be better. We have been better, but there's definitely 2019. I know this keto channel, weight loss channel. You guys are here a lot for that, but just know that in 2019 you're going to be seeing a lot more of us as a unit, as a family unit, and a family that lives with autism every day.
And it's more of I will say it's more about us and Ella. You know, we, as far as keto goes, it helps us live a healthier lifestyle. We're not eating dessert every 2 seconds, and that allows us to be here longer for our daughter. I mean, my family, unfortunately, my mom's side of the family, we're not good health-wise.
The hearts are terrible.
Yeah, it's been terrible. I mean, and being honest, since I've been doing keto and losing weight, all of that, I mean, my blood pressure has returned to a, I won't say a normal rate, but lower than, much lower than what it was.
It's dangerously high. Dangerously high.
Besides that, we just need to deal with what the world brings. We say that with Ella, oh, we don't know how she's going to react to this, that, and the other, yet look how we're reacting to things. We're not doing the best we can.
No.
And I feel 2019 we need to do better.
Yeah. We've improved this year. I keep saying that because I want to focus on the positive, like how different our lives are this year and like the progress we've made as her parents, but we have a lot more learning to do when it comes to autism, and we will be showing that to you guys. Obviously, that will be a big part of our lives here. So just kind of want to sit down and say, I know this is sad because I cried a lot or whatever, but we're coming up on her 6th birthday. It's on Tuesday, and this is real life, and things have been like, you know, triggering me emotionally and stuff with her, and I'm sad and I'm happy and I'm excited, and I want you guys to be a part of all of the good and all the bad and all of the feelings. And weight loss is a huge part of our lives because we need to be here for a very long time.
Yes.
So that's a big part, but our main #1 thing in this whole entire world is that child in there. So just wanted to, you know, fill you guys in on like birthday stuff and what's going on. If you don't see a lot of like exciting happy birthday stuff, it's because she hates it a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's learning, she's getting better, and we're gonna be better, and we'll be better for you guys too. So I just wanted to like have a little truth spill session with my man.
Definitely. And for our keto friends, I cooked a keto dish last night. It was terrible. I am not one to sugarcoat when I do things wrong. It's terrible.
It was really bad.
Yes. So unfortunately, I can't recommend it. It looked good, but
it was really bad.
It was salty, which is not something we like. Overall, hopefully we can be better as people. Some exciting things, plans in my head that I haven't even shared. So hopefully we can go through that stuff, and just you guys can see that our progression as parents, as people, and just to be better people in life. Honestly.
Amen. Oh, I'm gonna cry a little bit, honey.
What else is new?
I'm a crier, guys. I'm a crier. That's real life too.
And
that's at the end of that, and our battery's dying
obviously
too.
2019 we need to get better at laundry. So
yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up today's vlog. Thank you guys for sitting and having real talk with John and I. We'll probably do this about once a month. It's really good for us, honestly, just to sit here and talk, because you guys aren't here physically, but it's good for us to just talk about things. So you guys are helping us so much.
Yes, and I'd love to schedule like a live session with you guys, maybe once a month.
Yeah,
just to sit down and talk. I don't get to be on here much due to work schedule, things like that. When Lauren's filming, it's mostly when I'm at work, Ella's at school. So hopefully, just trying to get more involved. We need to come up with a better schedule. So
we're working on things for you guys always, and we're working on ourselves always, and we encourage you guys to do the same. We hope you guys had the best Saturday.
It's Sunday.
Oh yeah. We hope you guys had the best Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. Why do I always cry?